Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back to WWE 2K25. I decided to start working on the weekly towers here, so we're going to go to week 3 with the SmackDown tower here and see what we can do in this video. So we got Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and then Gunther. A tough tower to say the least. But with my team, you know what? I'm going to actually change out these guys here because they're not really singles wrestlers. And for tower play, I need my singles wrestlers. So with that, you know what? I want Bronson Reed. I want Obafemi. And I want Braun Breaker. But for a match against Seth Rollins, there's only one man that can do that. There's one man that deserves to do that.
Seth Rollins in the ring here tonight. A superstar you could sum up with one word: revolutionary.
From his attire to his in-ring technique, Rollins is always reinventing himself. He has an insatiable appetite for success, and no matter what Rollins accomplishes in his career, he's always looking to take it to the next level.
Well said, Corey. We'll see if Seth freaking Rollins ascends to new heights here in this match.
But let's not forget who the other man in this match is. Roman Reigns. And the big dog is ready to do whatever it takes to get the win here tonight.
You said it, Corey. There's no limit to Roman's selfishness in the ring.
That's not what I said. So ruthless. Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
I'm going to try to bust open
just imposing his will right now.
Seth here.
Has to find a way to right the ship here.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Look at this. Just unloading.
Now trampling the opposition. Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm.
Ooh.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Right now, Seth is unable to evade Roman's offense.
Seth freaking Rollins has a well-known history of injuries from his knee to his back. Corey, I have to imagine that's going to be a factor in this matchup.
Yeah, Cole, when you're in the ring against Rollins, you know all about his problem areas. And you also know that you have to target said areas to keep Rollins grounded. Hell, you might even want to give him some new problem areas in the process. Anything to keep Rollins from going off in the ring like we all know he can.
There we go.
Stop to the gut, too.
He puts him into the corner.
No escape from these punches.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
And you don't have to like it, but you have to respect it. This is how you take on Seth freaking Rollins. Going after the problem areas. Going after Rollins' variability to get going.
Superman punch!
After that, it's easy.
Here comes Reigns!
Oh.
He's finally able to keep that string of offense in check.
Seth weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Up high.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. The spear by Reigns.
Reigns got all of it.
Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. An emphatic victory.
Wish it didn't say 22 on it, but you know what? That's fine.
Here is your winner.
He beat the holy hell out of Seth Rollins.
This one's all over, and it's a victory for the big dog.
Reigns and Rollins gave it their all, but the big dog stayed on the hunt. It's Roman Reigns' yard.
Drew McIntyre thinks he's a tough guy. Let's see how he handles the ruler.
The bell sounds, and for Drew McIntyre, that sound symbolizes a call to arms. McIntyre's a gladiator you only find in history books.
The Scottish Warrior has attacks sharper than the blade of the sword he wields. Movements more swift than that of a Highland dirk.
The more heightened his defenses are, the more powerful he becomes. There is no safe quarter when you're in the ring with Drew McIntyre.
And already asserting his imposing stature from the other side of the ring is Oba Femi.
I gotta say, Oba is one of those once-in-a-lifetime generational talents. A man his size has no business being that agile, yet here he is. We all know that he's here to rule over the WWE, and I don't think it's wise for anyone to stand in his way.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Sidewalk slam. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
Irish curse.
Not done yet.
Again.
How about one more? Plus one more. 3 consecutive backbreakers.
The confidence of Femi clearly through the roof.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Back into the ring now.
Oh, what an accident.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
One attack after another from Femi.
What's the key to dealing with Drew McIntyre, an opponent who brings a unique ferocity to his in-ring efforts?
Well, you have to be resilient and not allow McIntyre to control this match with his furious offense. Drew wants to bully you, to push you around the ring. Don't let him. Goes into the corner.
Oh, uppercut. That'll knock you silly.
Oh, what a stomp right to the chest. Are you kidding me? And McIntyre on the receiving end of some stiff offense there.
Yeah, but you got to expect a few bumps and bruises at this point. For good measure.
And Femi is going full tilt here.
This is how you deal with Drew in the ring. Refusing to let McIntyre control this match and just bully his way to the win.
Aside. Oh! Oba Femi.
My God!
Oba ready to end things. Pops up there.
With a fall from grace.
Femi has him staring at the lights.
There's 2. There it is. Femi is your winner.
I did notice a clock in the upper corner, and that was fine by me.
Here is your winner. And this was quite the win for Oba Femi.
Femi proving once again that he is the ruler of WWE.
Definitely enjoyed that. Damian Priest. I'm going to go with Bronson Reed here. This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Here we go with Bronson Reed in the ring, the master of so-called Australian strong style.
It's an all-out approach that has paid dividends for Reed so far. One massive blow from big Bronson Reed is enough to put just about any superstar on spaghetti legs.
We'll see if that smash mouth approach helps Reed topple the opposition here tonight.
Standing across the ring is Damian Priest. No doubt looking to blow off a little steam with some of his patented punishment.
Yeah, what you see is what you get with Priest, and that means hard-hitting, bone-rattling offense with some swagger to go with it. Priest's a fighter through and through, and when you're in the ring against him, you better be ready to bring the fight right back.
Came down like a lead balloon.
Damian Priest is so imposing and so aggressive. Corey, what's the strategy got to be when you're in the ring standing toe-to-toe with Priest?
The biggest thing, Cole, is to get Priest off his game. Damian Priest might be cool as ice on the outside, but we know just how fiery that temper of his is. And as we've seen, when you set off a hothead like Priest, you can get him to make plenty of otherwise avoidable mistakes. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
What punishment being dealt by Reed?
And Priest's temper isn't the only thing getting the better of him right now. He's completely off his game. Down with the Samoan drop. Bronson Reed just goading his opponent.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match and said,
Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
oh, what a response.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Bronson showing it's not a time for lying down. It's a time for fighting back. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
And Priest is being controlled here.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oh, look at the knee strikes. Endless knee strikes.
Grabs the leg.
Look at this. He just tossed the leg.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder.
Escape and a takedown. Here comes Reed.
With the running senton. A bone-crushing assault from the walking natural disaster. Knockout.
Oh!
This one is over.
Okay, well that's a different way to win it.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
I actually took out Damian Priest.
Unable to get the win here.
Big Bronson Reed did exactly what he came here to do, and that's wreck the competition.
Nice. I like it. They don't have to like it, but they'll deal with it. This one's a no-brainer. Braun Breaker's been in a rivalry with Finn. Time to show him who's in charge.
We're all set for singles action here with Finn Balor in the ring.
Perhaps the most diabolical Finn we've ever seen before. There's really no telling what devious plot is cooked up here tonight. All I know is you can't get too comfortable when you're facing off against him.
Yeah, Byron, there's no telling what's lurking in the shadows when you're squaring off against Balor.
It doesn't take long for Braun Breaker to make his presence felt. He is intensity personified.
The only joy in his life seemingly comes from running through his opponents. Breaker is terrifying. Has him set up in the corner of the ring. Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Oh, and fights back.
Kick right to the back of the leg.
Oh, he flips that around.
What a clothesline! Ouch!
Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
This is an unwieldy attack from Braun.
Finn Balor's under the gun. Fist drop. Striking down with the axe handle.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Finn Balor always has a plan percolating. Always has something up his sleeve. No doubt we're going to see Balor try his best to execute whatever that plan is.
And with Balor, I have no doubt it'll be sadistic.
Measured up, and
The fist has been dropped.
stiff kick.
Fist drop. Balor having trouble shifting the tides.
Yeah, Breakker isn't giving any quarter. Frankensteiner. Breakker is feeding off the WWE Universe. Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
Boom, what an uppercut. Jarring.
And it's Balor, who looks like he's a little worse for wear after that hit.
Yeah, but this far into the match, you can't help but be impressed by the relative resilience.
Move over, Byron. Let a professional call this one, because this is going to be nasty.
There it is.
Carolina. And Breakker has taken control.
Finn really having trouble with this defense.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Ron Breakker hoisting. Got out of the way.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
What a punch. Lifts him up. Spine buster.
Breakker. Does that close it out for Breakker?
Going for the cover. Yes, and Braun Breakker takes it.
Here is your winner, Braun Breakker.
I'm not a fan of the way they do his spear on the game, but you know what? Otherwise, he's really fun. And we destroyed Finn there nicely, so that worked out well. Now only one person left, Gunther. And you know what? I think it's time for the Tribal Chief to assert his position again. Do I want the Tribal Chief? And we got the Ring General versus the Tribal Chief. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to go about it. It's not even really fair matchup.
Gunther is so meticulous in his approach. The Ring General has every tool imaginable in his arsenal to pick his opponent apart.
Imposing, merciless. Gunther can dissect an opponent.
Sliding into the cover, looking to end this.
Using the ropes for leverage. That's not right. Gets the shoulder up and one.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
My goodness, did you hear that chop?
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Just caught flush.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Rotates over for a flapjack. Just mounted with punches and a stop to the gut too.
Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Reigns with a schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up his opponent.
Let's make him kick out too.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. It'll take more than that to hold him down. Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Snapmare.
Big boot
Rollins is just taking command.
Yeah, somehow Gunther has to turn the tide.
Just unloading knees to the body. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Bam.
Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Oh, stop, stop, stop.
And the forearm smash. Look at this, just unloading. Attack.
Roman is so powerful.
Falling victim to a surge of attacks here.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now.
Superman punch.
That's the kind of power that makes... Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up.
Is it enough to overcome Gunther?
A little bit close, but it works.
And staying with it into the cover. 2.
Nice.
This one is over.
Easy victory.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
A deafening loss for Gunther here.
Call it the most predictable result in all of WWE.
Just pure dominance from Reigns.
That's what, as I said, I went in really enjoying the Wyatt Six, but I've grown to respect Roman and his family so much with the storyline. I really enjoy him overall. He's just fun to play as. Hey, we got some more points there. Sweet. So we'll be on to week 4 in the next one. But before we get there, don't have any unopened packs, but we do have another token here. Or another bunch of tokens we can use. And I know where I'm going with them. I'm going to get Tama Tonga. I want to try him and his brother as a tag team at a point here. Definitely interested in that. Not going to add him right now, but he will be the one I'm adding next to my group. So we have to have 8 cards overall, so this will be 4 there. Then I might get Sheamus, because I do enjoy Sheamus to a point. Then it'll be sort of questionable who I get next. I might try Cora Jade, actually. And Wes Lee. That's probably who I'll get as my last people. But we'll see. For now, though, if you enjoyed what I did in this video, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more WWE 2K25.